local compute because they render all kinds of crazy
I
stuff.
think we're live.
Right
I just whacked my.
there, like within 2 feet of your body.
Like, you wouldn't mind checking the audio there, sweetheart, would you?
All the cloud computing stuff.
There's no way I
totally
can because
happen.
the thing will pick
Absolutely.
it up.
Yeah. Okay, right. It's grand.
But we're not going to transition fully to,
right.
In game, of course, Lee.
Yeah, those would be my.
Yeah, I'm playing Hearts of Iron. Yeah.
Local compute never goes away.
Right, let's get this. Oh, I'll mute my mic.
I'm not even listening to these fuckers. I don't even know what they're saying.
100%.
Right, mute my mic and then I'll come back once I'm done.
How are we gonna get ready for that? we got. Yeah, like the
So it's a great question, and I
say they could probably be a little louder.
Other than that, like we already are. Like I don't think what's going to happen is
we're quite loud as well.
There's going to be a whole new slew of games that.
Our first game literally just retweeted their heroes. As long as like our audio,
I think in a lot of cases what's going to happen is people are going to throw away their TV and have a way bigger TV, or they're going to go to a totally virtual space that has a bigger screen, and they might play some tabletop or strategy games.
Did you copy my title?
But I think people are always going to be playing first-person shooters, with some kind of input device. On like a virtual, window in their visual field. And so I think a bunch of the stuff that we're great at doesn't.
I've been dreaming for a minute and a half.
Get tipped over. by
that's
this.
funny.
thing we're great at. Right, so let's go all the way back. Bungie games someday. Not the company's still there, but I think a lot about my life through the lens of what would go on my tombstone. I just do. I think it's like.
What is this? You talk about Tombstone. What is
busted.
this?
I don't think
like
it's
the
like
Destiny developers are so depressed.
like reasonably sane human being would do.
Oh,
but I think it's a simple way of summarizing your existence.
Right,
and
well,
it's the
anyway, for
acknowledgement
those that
that
actually are
these instances
going to end up
sometimes
watching
come
this,
back.
I'm going to be
The
munching on
question I wanna
Starburst
ask is
throughout this because
Bungie's epitaph.
like fat cunt.
What is that simple distillation of what Bungie is?
True.
Also, I don't play Destiny, so don't expect the most
I was on the 271 coming back across the bridge home.
inciting.
One night on the bus. And
I don't know words I want to say.
These two guys in.
I don't know what I'm on about.
Commentary?
Yeah, I'm not gonna know what I'm on about.
College, like they were
you
older,
should
but they'd obviously
really know.
like,
Whatever you say, I'll just like
they worked
yeah,
together.
yeah, true.
And at some point they started.
You can literally say that just squids in it to float around the gap, and I'm like, yeah, I
It
agree.
was Halo 2 for them, and they weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other. But that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of, where they were and what they were doing and how they were feeling, and that moment, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened.
Yeah, Starburst, man, so nice.
But you get a few of those, and that's all I want. It's just people sharing memories.
Hopefully this game shuts down its service.
That, wouldn't have existed without.
Who said that?
It's a random guy in the chat.
You bleeding buckets of blood into the whatever
like that.
Code or design or something like that. That's what. Yeah, two people having an experience that they wouldn't have had, if you hadn't created.
This guy reminds me of J. Allen Brack.
That's, I don't know. That's what matters.
I don't know. Apparently
that's
he's
what
been
matters
with
to me.
Bungie for a very long time.
The other guy reminds me of an Apple dude. Like a weird Steve Jobs, and then the other guy.
Okay, I think
Brack.
We're just going right into like
this is actual gameplay now. I think this is like last year of Destiny, the Beyond Light thing.
Yeah, it is. It's reactions, everyone's reactions
It's
to
an
it.
ice tornado, dude.
I'm not in this one. The other reaction was much better because I was in it.
Yeah, I saw that. That was peak for the ZakTheBaptist channel.
So cool.
It's freaking.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, you got noticed. He didn't even subscribe to you, I don't think.
No, but I don't care. It's so nice.
What's those baby falling? They're so cute.
The Destiny community really is cringe.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I was probably the exact same though, so I can't even say anything.
6 anarchies, you're gonna sprint at that Gorgon.
Of course, me, I'm not a Destiny player, I'm not cringe.
Me too.
There you go.
I'd say they'll start off with a cinematic trailer, maybe.
Yeah, I say that. It'd be like 5 minutes of cinematic shit, and then I'll actually get into talking about it.
Welcome, Guardians.
Oh, never mind.
This year, we're celebrating our journey with you. Whether you joined us 30 years ago, or if it just started
I like
today.
Joe. Joe's cool.
This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full
That's unreal.
of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny
They
was their
use the
favorite
blueprints.
hobby. Folks
Yeah,
who log out from
that's what it
work
looked
in the evening and log in to play with their
And
clan.
you can say what you
The
want
team we
about
have
like
today
real
is
code and all,
committed
but
to
actual developers do
relentlessly
use
upgrading
blueprints
this
in
game
there.
that we all love.
Yeah,
We aren't
it's
happy
easy.
with just another
It's
mission.
handy.
Instead,
Yeah,
we
it's so
want
easy.
to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with
That's some
uniquely
stash.
Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage.
I like this
We are
guy. This guy's
committed
cool.
to delivering the best mission content that you can play
Presage is
in
cool.
any game with
Yeah.
a friend and having the best
More
feeling
Presage is
action
good.
game, period.
And
Destiny's
this shows
actions always
through
felt
in
pretty
the
good, though.
passion that we
That's not
see
new.
for
Freddie
Destiny
Mercury,
2.
oh my god, the chat.
Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community
funny.
has grown by
Declared
over
independence.
20
Oh,
million
Jesus
new
Christ.
players. And it continues to grow faster than we ever could have
that's-
predicted. We're grateful
Destiny
to be a
dead game,
part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny.
That guy just noted, oh my
you
god.
help make it better every year, and
She's
you
laughing
are
at me
so
for saying a joke.
welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up
He
here
actually
today.
looks like Freddie Mercury.
Most
That's
of
stash.
them
That's actually
are
so
in
good.
their
That's such a good
homes
stash.
at their desks,
Yeah.
working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's
God,
a
that
huge
engine does look
honor
confusing.
representing such an incredible
Yeah,
team
no, I
and
think
introducing
that
the
is
next
confusing.
chapter
Like, look
of
at that
Destiny
thing.
2.
Like,
So, without
But it's
further
funny,
ado,
keywords
sometimes
there.
the engine
This
looks fine, and then sometimes
the Witch
it
Queen.
looks pretty iffy. All right, let's have a look at the Witch Queen. All right, let's see. Ooh, I like Witch Queens. Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, it's a good cinematic. If only the game actually like looked like that normally, like it'd be
Really,
really
nice,
good.
really good 4K cinematic.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into these things. Then again, this is the marketing.
They always do put good effort into the trailers and the cinematics, though.
Yeah, it's the marketing for it.
Truth
That's Sabbath
is a
Hill.
funny thing. Does it live in the world? Or in the mind? Is
No
it
idea what this is.
constant?
That's like Cora, though. She's cool.
Or can it be bent?
No idea what any of this is.
Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
That's a cool character design, I have to be honest.
He's really cool. And the ghosts are like resurrecting the villains now, which is kind of cool.
Makes it a bit more interesting.
Oh, they look sick ass as well. They look really cool. Do the ghosts have supers now? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's sick, man. Look at that. The enemies have like the super abilities. The 22nd of the second 2022.
Jeez, you had a fit saying that.
Sabathun is
Yeah, I
serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building
I
up to this
agree.
moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and
that was a
revelations
nice
that we're going to
cinematic,
get to
I
in
have
The
to be
Witch
honest.
Queen and the year leading up to it.
Cool image
And
there,
we're
though.
paying off
That
these
one with the
narrative threads
wings.
that go all the
Very
way back to Destiny's
True.
origins, and we're supporting it with the
Wouldn't mind
best
getting that as a
content
poster.
that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely. And we've got a lot of awesome
Destiny's
content
posters
to
have
show
always looked
today.
great.
Let's start with the most mysterious
It's marketing. They're always going to put a really good
Sabathun's
amount of effort into it. 'Cause that's what
throne
makes them get
This
into
is
the
an
game.
uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that
so
she's created in
cool.
her own image, this surreal and majestic, light-blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And Throne Worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
We've talked
They
a
look
lot.
so fucking
Let's show
cool.
a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
All right, let's have a look at this.
Oh, gameplay. All right, gameplay.
Savathun, the Witch Queen, hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course,
He was never not in hiding, to be fair.
but out of strategy.
Well, that's cold.
In
I
her
think they're going for
greatest
more
trick
horror
yet.
time.
Yeah, you need something like that. I mean, it's going into
Stealing
Halloween
almost
season.
source.
If it's been released within the next 2 months.
No, it won't be.
No, but I'm assuming that they're going to do something for Halloween.
The one thing we
If they do,
thought
they
she
do a
could
Halloween
never
thing.
touch.
Yeah, well then they should probably advertise that as well.
The light.
You've no idea how cool it is that she's like taking the light powers.
I like the sword that your man was carrying. Here it is.
They can use our powers against us. That's so sick.
Well, that's a new learning curve right there. Take back the light, just like Take Back the Night for the Minecraft parody.
Yeah.
I think they see their marketing team just know how to do
I think
things.
that's a new type of gun. Oh, you're fucking killing his ghost. Oh, don't do that. Ah, it's bang out of order, man.
I cannot wait
We
just to
hate
reach
when
out
people
and
do
just
that to
crush
us.
a hive ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new
evil.
places. Like the
Evil.
throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her lucent brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
Does he don't have first person melee?
No, when you have a
The
melee
glaive
weapon,
feels
you go
so
for third
good.
person.
Just
Oh,
jump in
wow,
and
I thought it was
unleash
first
these
person.
brutal melee combos and
Interesting.
transition right to an energy blast.
I do like that.
That looks
It's really
cool.
powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not gonna find one roaming around the throne world. Your first Glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
I thought it already had weapon
That's
crafting.
so
Chasing
cool.
weapons has
No.
been
Shows how
a
much
integral
I know.
part of the Destiny Pursuit games since the
wanted weapon
beginning.
crafting
And
for
over the
so
years,
long.
we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that
Reminds me of
and
Dave
more.
Grohl.
It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they
that
grow
is
over
pretty
time.
cool.
And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting.
Nice, finally
We
some
have plans to add
customization.
more craftable weapons, both
is
legacy
really cool.
and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've
That's so
talked about
cool.
a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see what she's like.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in an ever-changing universe. And so we're putting
The
extra
nice
care
aesthetic,
into the campaign.
the
for Witch
actual
Queen.
buildings, like
We
the
want you to feel
background
those
texture, like
goosebumps
just the
when you
2D
step onto the
images and
throne
very
world for
cool.
the
The
first time
actual
and come face to face
models
with
for the
Hive
buildings
Guardians.
and walls are nice.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2,
worlds
God of
always
War,
look
and
good.
Halo,
It is very
and the
Doom,
Witch Queen
Doom,
is
like.
2. They say Titanfall 2, you know? That's
So,
a good campaign.
in
They're
addition
really,
to our
really
classic
building
normal
themselves
mode,
up with that.
Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder
Oh,
and respawning is heavily
Legendary
restricted.
campaign.
So every battle is a gut punch.
That's cool.
Every
I think
boss
Raid
is a
should
worthy
be
adversary.
respawn
It's
restricted.
gonna hurt.
Oh,
You might
yeah,
tap
but this
out.
is legendary
But
campaign.
if
This
you
is
persist and you
Raid
get to
there,
the
respawn
end,
restricted.
your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the collector's edition because you're going to get a Hive Buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Oh no. Don't make me spend my money, man. Come on.
You know what's gonna happen.
No, guys, listen, Bungie. Come on, man. I've always wanted a collector's edition, and it just makes so much sense to get the Witch Queen. They sold out nearly instantly.
Wow, that was
last
so
time,
cool.
though, so.
I'm so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we build, and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is just, it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
That is pretty cool.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King,
Years,
but
literally
Savathun
years.
is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
I did. I've said Fallen allies would be a thing.
You'll experience this alongside a
I like her
massive
dressed
community
overthrow
of
thing that
Guardians,
she's
release
wearing.
after
Very
release,
nice.
together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the
go
Light
on.
and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, the final shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous
that
ride.
sounds pretty
Yes,
cool.
and that ride
the final
starts
shape
with
a
Season
square
of the
or a
Lost.
triangle, lads?
Not only is it
I'd
the
say
first
Put it in the
arc of
comments
the Witch
below.
Queen, it's your first
The triangle.
opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather
Savathun,
than spoil it
haha.
for you, why don't we take a look?
Oh.
Okay, so this is the DLC that's launching today, I think. So
the tower and the
You already got it?
city must stand united.
Yeah, fucking knew it. Nice,
We are surrounded.
I like the statues.
A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system.
Marisol's really fucking hot.
Oh.
That's not. No, that. Lee, no, listen.
The Witch Queen is no
Her.
less
Her.
dangerous
Queen
now
begins her,
than she
yeah.
has ever been.
Ooh.
We must uncover
I don't know,
the
Zach.
secrets
Don't
she
know.
knows with the time that we have.
Kind of looks like Ogre Fiona from the original Shrek.
Oh, how could you? That was so much hate for that.
Oh, my channel's gonna get banned now by Destiny fanboys.
This looks really good, though.
This looks really.
I think we're gonna solve the Dream of City curse.
I do like the aesthetic that they're doing here, like the dark aesthetic. It actually it helps. It reminds me of Dead by Daylight, like that atmosphere that they're trying to create.
Yeah.
But it's like it mixed with Dead by Daylight's like eerie atmosphere, and then Doom just burning hell straight.
Really cool. New season coffee shop, Lauren. What's this?
Your knack for violence is needed.
Linear fuse mark?
I think it's upgrades.
Hospital is here. I don't know what that is. Is that like a new Crucible mode or something?
Probably is, yeah.
I have no idea what that is. Aid the Queen. Rescue the lost.
Perhaps with them.
Osiris is Savathun, we know this.
No, you don't. Season to Lost. Yeah, that's
the new one.
So then this one ends when the other one
Seasons have
starts.
gone through massive
Last part
transformations
starts.
since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world.
But the next one
that
comes
puts
out when you're
your
on work
guardian
experience,
at the center
eh?
of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey.
Also,
and the beginning of another.
got an email from
Days
the
of
college saying that we might
Destiny's
not be
biggest
on
story
campus.
moments happening in lore pages is
The chance that
long
we're not gonna
gone.
be on
I mean,
campus.
Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening
joke.
in a season.
Anyway, back to Destiny.
One of the changes I'm most excited about
subclass updates,
are the
okay.
updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the
That was a
Void
new
subclass update that goes live
nice.
alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen
that's
is
really
only the
cool.
beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost coven of
Cool
witches
armor.
before
That's
Xivu
really
Arath
cool armor.
can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's
Animations
compass.
are smooth.
Time is at hand. The beacons shine bright.
I give it that. So far, the animations have looked very clean.
Really,
It's an ancient
like the
awoken
gameplay quality
artifact
has always been
that
really
gives
good
the
for
wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures.
And
within
hopefully they
the
fix like the
Ascendant Plane.
gameplay to make it like easier for
There's
new
a
players
plethora
to
of new weapons coming,
get up to
including a
speed.
suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
These do look
The
really
armor
good.
makes
This
you
looks
feel
pretty
like you're a
sick.
member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete
Yeah, it
without
really
new
does. I
exotics.
really
And
like
Season of
that
Lost
armor.
features one once intended for Aldrin. Let's take a moment to talk about Trials.
Okay, let's
So
talk
Trials of Osiris
Trials, I
is the end-game aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been
No, it's
adding
not popular.
anti-cheat
You're lying.
and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft
Nice.
launch the anti-cheat software
That is
when
nice.
Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning
Honestly.
matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if
Nice.
you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn adept trials weapons and unique cosmetics.
There's new armor, I think.
All right,
Don't
so
hold
the
me to
next
that.
chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marasov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today
Yeah,
is your
it's
first
joked that hasn't been in
opportunity
there from
to
the start
delve
again.
into Destiny with friends
I
on
think
any
Activision blocked
platform
it.
from all over
No,
the
it's still a
world,
joke, though.
playing
Oh,
together.
no, it is. But to be fair, when Destiny first came out, crossplay wasn't really a...
I know, I'm on about Destiny 1, I'm on about Destiny 2.
Yeah, fair. I wonder what they're going to do for the 30th anniversary.
Release Halo 1 again.
Is that it? Thank you. No problem.
Oh, you love Halo 3, such a good game. Oh, so good.
I need to play them, I really do.
They're incredible.
Oh, that's who Jason is. He's a co-founder. Okay. I don't know what the purpose of the dog
That's
was.
why they've been using Halo music. Oh, I've been wondering why.
That's my first team.
Oh, I loved seeing this as well. All the memories of the original, like whenever you complete stuff in the original mode.
That was so fun.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need, it's pretty devastating to see the
What?
racism in America.
Lee?
And our intention
What?
is to do better
Lee?
and to
What?
leave the world in a better place. We
Oh
wanna be a
yeah,
part
I
of that
remember
social
that.
change.
Yeah.
Donate.
Fuck
Oh,
racism.
I'm not gonna donate, alright.
We don't just stop.
I don't get
with
any
the
money from
games
this
that
channel.
we make, but we
Yeah.
really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Behind the scenes, she's forced to play Destiny, so it's not like a peaceful exchange.
Aw, Lee.
What?
Oh, the carpet. I remember when the Destiny servers went live. I didn't play the game back then. I was a little hater. I was actually a Destiny hater at the start.
Yeah, that probably would have been the best.
Destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
So true.
Oh, my sheep was there. Oh, I remember when Halo 3. Oh, I was mad. And somehow my parents managed to get an Xbox 360 for Halo 3 with it.
Spaceship combat, no way.
Now that was a good mission. Halo Reach, Long Night Solace, quality mission. What alert?
There's the death of K6, the death of the lead card.
No. Here he goes.
This is going to hurt. A lot.
They've made some quality fucking games, haven't they?
The Halo ones are the ones that I'm really interested in.
I know that, but
This is great.
they really can do advertising so well, can't they?
Dogs.
Join us, Starside, okay.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary
They really
Pack
could do it.
that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set
even
in the
on good terms
Cosmodrome
with
within the
Microsoft.
fabled Loot Cave.
Oh, new
Players
dungeon,
will
wait.
plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1
looks good.
weapon,
Looks like
like
Spartacus.
Eyes of Luna
cool.
and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the
reminds me
pack
of The Witcher.
unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets
Hey,
inspired
fine,
by the
you've
Bungie
got
30th
me. I'll
Anniversary
purchase the
Celebration
pack,
and
guys,
Marathon.
please.
But the dungeon
Please
holds one more
stop.
secret.
Oh, you
the
just
crown
don't
jewel of
have
its
to-
weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gallahorn
Gallahorn,
is making its
Gallahorn.
long-awaited debut
Yeah, there
in
it is.
Destiny 2.
There it is.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Galley.
deadly.
We'll have more on that soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And
Better get
my
you with the
favorite,
merch side.
Arcadia jump ship.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
buy
goosebumps
merch.
just thinking about that.
You wanna
know,
bet?
It really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny
Would you
1.
please?
So
I know I
think
just
it's
got
a great way
a
that
little
we're going to celebrate
thingy from the
not only
government.
Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Nice
The
model.
anniversary pack looks so good.
How much is that? Oh, 200 euro? No, 450 euro.
What?
That's what I think for all of that.
The anniversary
Thank
pack
you
for all that?
for
Oh,
being
yeah,
on this
no.
journey.
For all
with
that,
us.
yeah, no.
Whether it's
Otherwise
started
it'd be
this
about
year
60.
or 30
It's just
years
a
ago.
pack.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign,
be over,
the glaive, and a year
Could
full
be,
of
yeah.
updates
It might
to
only be
all our
a
light-based
quick
subclasses.
thing. You don't want to reveal too
All
much.
of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival,
You want to keep
front
something.
and center to the Destiny
Well, I
universe.
mean, yeah, no, true.
The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story, heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen's going to kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will
They
be
probably
new
won't tell you
ways
what it
to
is,
earn rewards
but
in
you-
both the latest and
we keep
greatest
playing.
content
It has to be
and
King's
raids
Fall.
and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality
That is
and more
good. That's a
variety
good
than
update.
Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen
Future? You
pre-orders
can't plan for the
are
future,
available
mister.
Wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay
it.
is
Yeah,
live
do that.
on all devices. And Season of the
Oh,
Lost
that's funny.
kicks off today.
It probably is King's Fall.
See you in game.
But they're not going to
Has
say
be.
that.
It's his brother. It's her brother, sorry. Oh, one last trailer, nice.
Yeah, probably it's a recap.
Truth is a funny thing.
It really does look
Who
good.
decides what is true? Tell me, little light. What
I
is your
can't see her
truth
dying
now?
at the end of this, to be honest with you.
But if it's like if it's building up to the last part of the Light and Dark story, then probably might start killing a lot of people.
I mean, she might die, but it'd be a shame to kill her off. She's by far the most interesting villain we've ever
Like,
seen.
they might just lock her up in prison just to save her as like a Uno reverse card if the story that they're planning on doing goes to shit.
It's possible, I don't know.
Like they'll probably just keep their cards close. Like they'll just act like they're gone, but they're actually not, or something.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that it?
If that's it,
Yeah, that looks like it. Full screen.
oh wait, there's a little music. You know what that means? Yeah, I think that might be it.
I think that's it. Anyway, that's it done. Do you want to do an outro for me?
Yeah. Do you want to give any thoughts or anything like that?
Sure. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. Dank, pretty cool. Good showcase. Everything looked pretty neat. Yeah, that was pretty epic. It looks like we're getting a load of raids and dungeons, and that's all I can really ask for. So, 30th anniversary pack sounds cool. I don't like that we have to pay for that though. That's a bit of a pain in the arse since I've already spent 70 quid on this year of Destiny to just be told, no, you don't really get this year of Destiny, but it's fine, whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, that's my thoughts. It's pretty epic. Yeah, lol, bye.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. That it?
Alright, yeah, I've stopped streaming.
Bye.